Hola a todos, Alex al habla, estamos en Juego de Tronos episodio 3. Vamos a ir a hacer episodios más largos porque tengo unas ganas de jugar a Bayonetta 2 que no puedo con mi vida. Y quiero acabar la serie porque si no voy a dejar otra media si ya me vais a colgar de algún palo en algún pueblo. Entonces, vamos a darle, ¿vale? Venga, vamos a continuar. Nos fuimos al muro y ahora estamos aquí con el jefe de la casa, ¿verdad? Que era un jovenzuelo. Sí, ahí, Forrester, Lord de la casa Forrester, que parece una mujer, por cierto. ¿No? Es como un poco así andrógino que se dice, ¿no? Que puede ser los dos. Qué locuelo, se esconde en los árboles. Es un magician. Te ha visto, ¿eh? Voy a decir que yo gané porque soy un cabronazo.
I win. Congratulations, your lordship.
Claro, soy el jefe.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Pero yo gané, que te quede claro.
I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Seguro que muere o algo.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Muere mucha gente en King's Landing, ¿eh?
Safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Fuerte, fuerte. Digamos que es inteligente.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
¿Qué ha dicho?
And he calls you a milksop.
¿Ah?
Sir Royland forgets himself.
Me va a decir que me subestima.
You are the lord of the house now. He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good. Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man.
Ahí tiene razón.
Roderick
Eso es cierto.
Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Hombre, pareces un poco, ¿no?
We all used to play here. You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet. We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Hombre, es que las cosas se ponen serias, tío. Muere gente, empiezan guerras.
I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities.
Vamos a decirle, prometo que no cambiaré. Aunque sea mentira.
I promise I won't change. Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord. I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Cuidado con tu hermana, que esto es Juego de Tronos. Aquí te la cepillas si quieres.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple.
Vamos a decirle así no funciona porque si no se nos va a malcriar el chaval.
But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord. That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Sí, muy lord, pero no puedes tener un dinosaurio por mucho que quieras. Si algo nos enseña los Simpsons, es eso. Ahora vendrán los otros a buscar al Garrett.
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
Hay que ir, tío.
If that's what's required of me.
Tienes que ir, o sea... Si eres el Lord, tienes que atender tú. O sea, tú eres el que toma las decisiones al fin y al cabo. Uf, esto, verás, se va a liar, ¿eh? Aquí se lía.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
Vamos a manejar esto, venga.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
A ver qué me dice.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Vale, vamos a darle la mano.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
¿Qué haces, chaval? Te reviento la cabeza.
Waiting for this day all my life.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Aquí nos liamos, ¿eh?
Insult! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Disculpas un nabo, chaval.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord?
Sí.
You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Pues si es que ha venido él ya de malas, o sea... Ha venido él de malas, tío. Le da la mano y se pone tonto. Este es el que hizo aquello, ¿eh?
We were minding our own business.
Mentiroso.
Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Mentiroso.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
Que te he dicho que así no fue como funcionó.
In your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Mentiroso.
Where's the fucking coward who killed my men?
Mentiroso.
What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
Que te relajes,
Honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
Sí, lo que acabas de decir, que...
This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
¿Cómo te quedas? ¿Cómo te quedas? Porque no veas tú, ¿Cómo te quedas?
House. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Hombre, si le mientes.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Él lo hará. Es que es un mentiroso, loco, además. Ha venido ya tocándome un poco la nariz. Le he dado la mano para quedar un poco bien, rollo. Vamos a ser respetuosos. Y ya me dice que le hubiera gustado matar él directamente a mi padre y tal. No me jodas, tío. O sea, compórtate un poco.
He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son.
Ole, lo hemos hecho bien.
You need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Bueno, espero que es que los Bolton están muy mal de la cabeza, pero me gustaría que escucharan su palabra y la mía también.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Wow, nos podemos mover. A ver qué hay en el cofre. La moneda. La moneda se brilla demasiado,
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Pues quédatela.
Strange place, Essos.
¿No te la quedas?
Ethan made this for me.
El emblema de la casa, ¿no? Y una carta. Ni una frase, tío.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Vale, ya lo he mirado todo. Ha salido solo, de hecho, Puedes salir tú si quieres de esa visión, ¿no? De ese ángulo de cámara, pero cuando ya lo miras todo, pues sale. Tomo del viejo libro. Tomo viejo lleno de polvo. ¿Qué le pasa en los ojos a esta mujer? Ya, esto es Juego de Tronos, lo dudo bastante.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Vale, para que hable, supongo, con los Bolton, ¿no? En nuestro favor. Que ya digo, los Bolton están muy mal de la olla, entonces... A ver qué se les ocurre.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Vale.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Está como un poco sucio, ¿no? ¿Qué trama?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Voy a decir que lo estoy bien, estoy bien.
Just worried about my family.
¿No he dicho eso?
Letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
Demasiadas preguntitas ya, Demasiadas preguntitas.
Seems like you do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
Ya demasiadas preguntitas, loco. O sea, está adecentando mi habitación. Vale, ya con las preguntas. A ver si acepta ayudar a la familia, porque si no lo van a pasar regular, ¿eh? Porque como el tío se le cuente las mentiras al otro, verás. ¡Hombre!
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
¿Es la misma dobladora? O sea, ¿es la misma actriz que hace la voz en inglés? No me suena exactamente así la voz, ¿eh?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
Vamos a empezar con lo de mi madre, a ver si es más fácil.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Todo el rollo de políticas y cosas. Maldita Cersei.
Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Vale.
What did you ask, my lady?
I knew I could trust you.
Vale, porque si la ayudo, a lo mejor ella me ayuda a mí, ¿no? Aquí hay que jugar, tío. Esto es el... ¿sabes? Juego de Tronos. Hay que mentir si hace falta. Ay, ya iba a escuchar este, ¿eh? De soslayete. No me fío de Cersei nada. Sí. Vamos a mentir que nos vamos a quedar, vamos, a gustísimo.
Good luck.
A ver. El pequeñín de los Lannister. ¿Toca andar yo? Vamos que sí puedo, madre mía. Usan la misma silla que en la serie. En el libro es distinta. La silla esta, el trono de hierro es mucho más grande.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
La voz de este sí es la misma. La otra a lo mejor también, pero no sé por qué no me suena.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Vamos a inclinar la cabeza simplemente.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Qué cabrona.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Bitch, que esta va a ser reina dentro de poco, así que te callas la boca.
Loyal to the king?
Sí.
You should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
No son traidores, pero vale.
They were the wardens of the north. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Ole.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Si no nos queda otra.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
¿A que sí? ¿Cómo te has quedado?
Old
Eso he hecho.
allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Ya, lo mismo
There
empiezan
are
otras
ships and
guerras.
shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Claro, claro.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace.
No sé hasta qué punto puedo responder de esa manera. Lo recordará más adelante. Que le dije esto, seguro.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held
Cómo le tira la cabrona los dardos a la otra, ¿eh?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
Cabrona.
If there's a point, I hope you find it quickly.
No quiero decirle nada, no quiero atarme las manos, tío.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
Le voy a decir al rey.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
No es verdad, pero, tío.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Irónico el pequeñajo.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Correcto. Ahí me has pillado, ¿ves?
Which is not very encouraging.
Pues lo mismo que tú, cabrona, mentirosa. Que te conozco de la serie de los libros.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Tío, es que todos mienten o dicen verdades a medias. Todos, ¿sabes?
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Le quería decir gracias. No me da tiempo, tío, a pensar exactamente qué quiero responder, tío.
Took courage to so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose
¿Qué tramas, Moreno?
Persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
No lo sé. No lo sé.
Maybe far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Yo no lo sé.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
No lo sé.
Sansa, I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ya, tío, no sé cuáles son las consecuencias de lo que digo, tío, ni cómo decir las cosas exactamente para que no... Yo qué sé, es súper difícil, tío. En los libros y en la serie pasa lo mismo, macho, que no sabes quién está diciendo qué, ni a quién es leal, ni lo que quiere al final, y es... Dios. Es una tensión.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What?
Ay,
It's true.
putoncito.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Es muy guapo.
Quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Es una tensión de cojones.
If it meant you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him.
Está
And he's
loquísimo.
always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Sí, ya.
Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms.
Pero es que está muy loco, pero muy loco.
To be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Es gracioso porque la tía esta es súper grandota.
And what are you doing?
Oh shit. Se ha enfadado, ¿no?
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
as am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Oh, ¿en serio?
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
No me lo creo, ¿de verdad?
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
¿Por qué no?
Once you're queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
¿Se lo vas a decir ahora entonces? ¿Por qué no?
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Lo siento, no te conozco, en verdad. Hemos tenido una conversación, no sé quién eres, en verdad, es que no sé ni quién eres.
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
Sí. Está la cosa muy mal.
Look favorably on such a request.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Pero está muy loco.
Will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Otra vez. Ha dicho lo mismo 2 veces.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Dios, por favor.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
A lo mejor dice que no, y vienen los Bolton y hacen lo que les da la gana. Pero si dicen que los Forrester tienen la protección de la corona, ojito, Oh, tú te estás yendo con este, ¿verdad? Con este te estabas yendo al muro. Madre mía. Qué sonido tan relajante. Creo que lo vamos a dejar por aquí, porque yo supongo que en el siguiente vídeo vamos a terminar. No creo que sea mucho más largo. Yo creo que entre los 2 episodios de 20 minutos que he hecho, más este de 33, uno más y se acabó. Así que nada más, vamos a dejarlo por aquí. En cuanto terminemos este juego, empezaremos con Bayonetta 2. Voy a empezar a grabarlo ya. Y nada más, sale, hasta el siguiente vídeo.